All right, 10.2 is on circles. Circles, and everyone knows how a circle looks. So what you need to be able to give out of this section is the center and the radius of a circle. So we know the center of the circle is obviously the point that's going to be in the middle. And then your radius is the distance from the middle to the outside. Now, if you remember from geometry or another math class, you also have the diameter, which will go completely from one side to the other side and going through the middle. But we're only going to be focused with the center and the radius. Now, there are two forms for the circles. The first form, the one that you will want your circle to be in, because you can easily give me that center and the radius, will be in the center radius form, obviously. So that form will be x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Now from that form, you should be able to give me the center, which will be h comma k. It will be an ordered pair. The radius would be the square root of that last number. Okay? So this is very, very simple. If you had the form for a circle, such as x minus 7 squared plus y plus 3 squared equals 36. That's the equation for a circle. And I wanted to know the center and the radius. Well, the center is going to be the opposite of what you see in the parentheses. And the key I said was opposite. That's the reason why, if you notice in the formula, it's minus h and minus k, but I wrote hk. That shows I need opposite signs. So if I got minus 7, then my x-coordinate will be a positive 7. If I have a plus 3 for my y-coordinate, it will be negative 3. So the center of the circle will be the opposite sign of what you see in the parentheses. So the x-coordinate will be positive 7. The y-coordinate will be negative 3. Now the radius would simply be the square root of 36, which we all know is 6. And that's what I'm looking for. For the circle section, I need you to be able to give me the center, and I need you to be able to give me the radius. What if you had the circle x plus 6 squared plus y plus 2 squared equals 81. Well, the center would be negative 6, negative 2. My radius would simply just be 9. The square root of 81 is 9. That's what I'm looking for. What if you had the equation x minus 1 squared plus y squared equals 121. So my center would be a positive 1. Now, this one's not in parentheses. So that would mean if I don't have a number there, such as 0, you would just have y squared. So if it's not in parentheses, the number that would represent just x squared or y squared is 0. And my radius would simply be 11. The square root of 121 is 11. Easy, easy. What about x squared plus y squared equals 100. Well, again, I did not put it in parentheses. So that center would represent the origin, which would be 0, 0. 0 for the x, 0 for the y. And my radius would simply be 10. The square root of 100 is 10. What about the equation x squared plus y minus 4 squared equals 18? So that center would be 0 for my x and a positive 4 for my y. Now the radius, I did not give you a perfect number. That's the reason why I want to give you an example to show you that my last number doesn't always have to be a perfect square root. You have your chart. You're going to have to break down the square root of 18. We've talked about this. The perfect number in 18 is 9. So that would be the square root of 9 times the square root of 2. Square root of 9 is 3, and I bring down the square root of 2. So my